You know that person who acts like they know everything better than anyone, when in reality, they know less than almost everyone else. It's not stupidity, it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. Psychologists uncovered a confidence formula that breaks all logic. The less you know, the higher your confidence. And then comes the fall into the valley of despair. Only a long climb leads to real mastery. The paradox: the smarter a person is, the more they doubt themselves. In 1999, two psychologists set out to prove this with an experiment. David Dunning and Justin Kruger tested students at Cornell University. The worst performing students rated themselves higher than everyone else. The problem is, incompetence is blind to itself. To realize you're incompetent, you need the very competence you don't have. That's why the loudest voice in an argument usually belongs to the person who knows the least. Social media only amplifies this effect, giving everyone a stage. But there's a way out of this trap. And now, I'll show you how. The first step is to admit you can be wrong. Sounds simple, but it's the hardest part. Psychologists call this intellectual humility. The more you learn, the clearer it becomes how much you still don't know. Real experts usually speak carefully, with caveats, and the loudest voices usually belong to beginners. The second step: seek feedback from those who know more than you. Find a mentor, an expert, an honest critic. Yes, criticism hurts the ego, but it's exactly what turns blind confidence into real skill. The third step: constantly test yourself in practice, not just in theory. Real mistakes teach faster than 100 books ever could. Knowledge without practice is just an illusion of competence. A true expert wears a crown of doubt, not of confidence. And that doubt is the bridge between a beginner and a master. So where are you right now on this curve? Write it in the comments and let's dig deeper. This effect doesn't just show up in tests. It breaks careers. Companies often hire the confident over the competent. Then they wonder why their projects collapse. Studies show most drivers think they're better than average. Mathematically, that's impossible. Psychologically, it's completely normal. Even in medicine, doctors who doubt themselves consult colleagues more and make fewer mistakes. In politics, this effect is especially visible. We instinctively trust confidence more than facts. It's an ancient instinct a confident leader once meant the tribe would survive. Today, that same instinct sometimes leads us straight over a cliff. Social media algorithms reward confident claims, not accurate ones. Loud incompetence beats quiet expertise in the likes race. That's why critical thinking today is a real superpower. A brain that knows how to doubt is stronger than one that's sure of everything. But how do you spot this effect in yourself right now? Let's break down 3 clear signs. Sign number 1. You give quick answers to complex questions without even pausing to think. Real expertise almost always comes with a pause and an "it depends." Sign number 2. You get irritated when someone offers a different point of view. That's a defense mechanism, your brain protecting its self-image as the expert. Sign number 3, the sneakiest one. You rarely look for information that might prove you wrong. Psychologists call this confirmation bias. The brain loves finding proof for what it already believes, and social media algorithms only reinforce that bubble. The only way out is to deliberately pop your own bubble. Read authors you disagree with, listen to opinions that annoy you. Ask yourself honestly, how many of these 3 signs do I have? Most people find at least one, and that's completely normal. The question isn't whether you have this effect, it's what you'll do about it next. There's a simple way to test yourself, one that scientists actually use. It's called confidence calibration. Sounds complex, but it's simple in practice. Before you find out the answer, write down how confident you are. Then compare your prediction to reality, over and over. After dozens of attempts, your confidence starts matching reality. Weather forecasters train this skill for decades. That's why we can trust them. Professional poker players live and die by this exact skill. Start small. Keep a prediction journal for at least a week. Track where you are right and where you were badly wrong. Over time, your brain starts noticing its own patterns of error. This won't kill your confidence. It will make it real. The difference between real and fake confidence is like the difference between rock and sand. Find yourself an honest mentor, not one who flatters you, one who tells you the truth. Surround yourself with people who think differently than you do, because real growth begins right where your comfort zone ends. But let's be honest, this effect works the other way too. Sometimes the most competent people underestimate themselves the most. It's called impostor syndrome. The flip side of the same coin. The goal isn't to land on either end of this seesaw. The goal is to find the balance point. Confidence backed by real knowledge. That's what true intellectual maturity actually looks like. Chess grandmasters spend more time on positions that look simple. Beginners play fast and confident, and they lose more often. Even Einstein said the more he knew, the more he realized he didn't. A crack in your confidence isn't weakness, it's an entry point for growth. Doubt, if you grow it the right way, turns into wisdom. And confidence grown without roots falls at the first strong wind. So which tree are you growing inside yourself? You always have a choice of which door to walk through, and the next step could change everything. But first, one more important secret. Here's a secret almost nobody talks about. The Dunning-Kruger effect isn't just about knowledge. It's about thinking about your own thinking. Scientists call this metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. It's the exact skill incompetent people are missing. They don't just lack knowledge, they can't see their own blind spots. It's like trying to see the back of your own head without a mirror. That's why we all need other people as mirrors. A good team, honest friends, demanding teachers. Isolation is the biggest enemy of self-awareness. Open yourself up to other perspectives, and blind spots start to disappear. Every question someone asks you is a chance to see yourself more clearly. So next time you feel absolute certainty, stop. Ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? That one question will protect you from 90% of the bad decisions in life. And now, the final takeaway that ties it all together. Let's go back to that curve we started with. Remember? The difference between the mountain of fools and the real summit comes down to one word: doubt. Don't fear it. It's not your mind's enemy. It's its coach. 3 steps that change everything. Pause, ask, verify. Start a prediction journal tonight. Find someone who'll tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. And at least once a week, read something you disagree with. This isn't a one-time exercise. It's a lifelong training. But it's exactly what separates someone who's just confident from someone you can actually trust. So next time you feel 100% certain, remember this video. Subscribe if you want to understand how your brain really works. And tell me in the comments, where are you on this curve right now? Send this video to someone who seems a little too sure of themselves. The path to real wisdom starts with admitting you don't know everything. See you in the next video.